I'm in good shape. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
absolutely.
dig
Get
out.
back down. We are. Holy shit! Are we 13 hours into this game?
Yeah.
No, don't read into it. Don't
Oh my
don't
god.
do that to yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we haven't even spent a day on it yet.
Not even
Yeah,
a full
absolutely.
24. What?
Jeez, man. I
a
played.
It feels like 13 hours. I'll be honest with you. Like that is the amount of time it feels like has gone by. But what a bloated, empty 13 hours of gameplay.
How long did the other one take? 8?
That's a good. Nah,
7?
no. Like
6? 5?
we could look. I think probably closer to like 4, which for an NES game is outrageous. I don't know. We'd have to we recorded it. We could double check, but
Hey, I've been wondering. Like the angel always says this: is you can beat off the monsters, you can gain a foothold. Like, is he just saying that for every area? Like, not even unique dialogue?
I think so, yeah.
yeah, I think that's true. I don't think they've really differentiated them. But this, can you believe it? We are on hopefully the final area. I don't want to say hopefully, but that's just where we're at.
Ooh. No
It'd
matter
be
what,
really
every time I love being
disappointing if they added more, because then it wouldn't be a remake. It would be a reimagining, huh?
That night, yeah, you're right, Kurt. That background's very nice.
It's please.
You couldn't get through one compliment.
No,
it's oh.
No, it was the gargoyle statue that breathed fire. I didn't see it coming. It also hit Corey, so I was like that. You see that shit?
Why is there a gargoyle statue in the snow? None of your goddamn business is why. The people in Northwall do not have to answer to you these fucking questions.
Do you think there are enemies that were like, we've defeated the humans, let's lounge about in case they come back? And they just sort of froze over. It's like, you came by and they're like, they just can't move because they're stupid.
Because they're stupid, that's the reason.
They got wet. They're like, oh man, I'm sure I'm getting thirsty. Oh, well here, have some water from my canteen. Oh, I spilled it all over myself. You think this will hurt me? Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
And that happened over and over and over. That guy throwing axes was so well animated.
Almost like he was plugged in from somewhere else.
Probably, but still, it's just nice. Just look at this. Look at the side by side.
No, yeah.
It's really weird, but look at him.
Imagine instead of being your character, you got to play as
guy.
Ogrom the Blue Barbarian.
He'd throw him axes and have shield. You never get to be cool shit like that in games.
Yeah, he looks like a really good God, what Goliath or something, like a small giantkin. It was like, yes, we are. I'm a giant.
He looks like
other giants.
I was gonna say he looks like a good zoner, but I don't know why.
What's Zoner?
Zoner, you know, like a fighting game characters that just like a million ranged attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. He's like ready.
Oh.
What does he do? He uses a crossbow. Oh. Fire pots, and he makes a phalanx. So he summons a little temporary phalanx line, and he's like Jill. He's like Jill in Marvel vs. Capcom. It's great.
Yeah, Jill was awesome.
And after you
Wait a
win,
minute.
he goes,
Does
I'm a
that
member
mean
of
there's
Stars.
just like a secret area down this
there?
way? Or is it? No.
No.
Wow, that was disappointing.
Dude, you're getting like Pound Town. Do you want to heal up?
Oh
get
yeah,
that
that's right.
combo?
I always forget you can heal yourself because it,
Cheating.
because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, usually you find so many heals
Yeah.
just laying around.
And let's face it, this game's not really pushing. Well, I guess we can't comment that much on the difficulty. We're playing on normal, right? Playing easy? I actually can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I would
I think
check
it's
down
on
there.
normal.
I think it's on normal. Yeah. Well, regardless.
Yeah.
Definitely not here for the extra challenge. That's for sure. Oh, which one of those do you think was the right way? I'll tell you one thing. This game, despite the visuals being so weird, like faux modern cell phone game, it definitely behaves a lot like a Super Nintendo game in terms like that there, where you're just like kind of there's a wall and it seemed like a secret, and it kind of wasn't. And like just this right here feels like shit from an old, way too difficult. Oh, what's this now? like an old, way too
You can
difficult,
just be in the water.
like Super Nintendo game. The spirit of it is there,
Yeah.
but it
it
leads me to wonder if you had to imagine who is this game for? Like, what's your target audience for this game?
I
just don't know. Yeah, I feel like the target audience
What
was
kind of
me,
people like the
someone
after image?
who is getting tricked into buying it because it's a remake of an old game they loved.
That is scathing.
Yeah, that is. I feel like that is.
It's unfortunate. Like you're probably right, but how long ago? Like Actraiser, this specifically a remake of Actraiser 1 as well, so it goes even further back. We're talking probably like 1993 probably. I'm kind of I don't know exactly when Actraiser came out, but I'm guessing early 90s seems about the right time frame, because Actraiser 2 probably would have been like mid 90s was PlayStation, so like 90 I don't know, 93, 94 is Super Nintendo. So what? So those people, this game came out this year, right? So, or like towards the end of last year, like very, very recently. So anybody who played Actraiser 1 and like played it legitimately is like, oh yeah, I fucking love that guy. I got nostalgia for it. It's actually a fairly narrow band of you would be mid 30s probably to have played it naturally, but also still be like, you know, actively playing games, which, you know, a lot of people fall out of it. Some people keep at it. No judgments. It's just a change in how people are. And then you had to have played that specific game, which is not it's not like it's a gem, but by definition of being a gem, it means it was never really that popular. I only know about it because of you and Naney. The only people I know who ever talked about this game, no one else has even heard of it that I've known anyway. So it's certainly a good game, but it's not necessarily a popular one.
That's where you're supposed to jump off.
So you get even narrower from there, and then like somebody who wants that, but in this like format, it's got to be such a small demographic of people who want to play this game. Maybe that's why they went cheap on it, but
I got the demographic right for you. How many other games has that stupid after image shape when you on your character?
oh,
RPG Maker. No.
yeah.
And anyone else?
Castlevania.
Symphony of the Night. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And white-haired, beautiful man, back step slide.
Yeah, it definitely like one. I feel like you do Symphony of the Night a huge disservice by saying this is similar to it.
Absolutely.
But you could definitely say they wanted like at least a little piece of that pie.
Yeah,
like
people saw
taste.
that. I bet they even had the back step in the box art.
Yeah.
Like,
This guy. You remember this guy?
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm being honest, but he's cool. I like him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the same mid-boss.
Merman fly! No, merman swim! No, merman have no legs! Merman magic is very good.
Damage from that.
Oh, wow, yeah, that actually got a lot more work done than I thought. It took a long time, but it did do good damage eventually.
And it keeps you immune the whole
I
time.
do kind of remember. This is, we'll see when we see it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it's fun. Doesn't this seem like an easy game to get right?
Yeah, incredibly.
Like, I just wonder.
You just have to redo it. That's it.
Just give it graphic. Well, like, yeah, I don't know. I would love. We've played this game enough that I'm like past being upset about it. I've fallen into this realm of sheer curiosity, of like what, because like, who. Very rarely do people set out to make a bad game. There's studios who are like, yeah, just get that shit done. But like individual game designers, it's very unlikely that they were sitting there like, fuck it, let's just crap this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people did that, and I don't get the impression that that's how this game was put together. I feel like this is like a studio that was like, yeah, you have $30, get it done. I would love to hear some like design information. Like, I'd love to hear some of the internal decisions on like where they had to compromise and like what decisions they had to make to just get us to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
got
also
the
wonder, like, you were talking about demographics. I wonder how much they were trying to focus the Christian audience, and if it is specifically targeting, like, it's probably still. It was originally a game made in Japan, obviously, a
Yeah.
Japanese game. Is it specifically targeting, like, Japanese Christians and the culture that they would like? Like, is this referencing things that they
Oh,
would understand and we don't? You know what I
that's
mean?
actually a very interesting angle. I never considered that for any of the games. It's like, yeah, there's obviously Christian people in Japan. There's Christian people everywhere,
Yeah.
but it would be an extremely different cultural. That's just fascinating on its own. That like what an absolute like difference it would be to go to a Christian church in Japan. I bet it is unrecognizable. To what we would know from. Whoa! Look at these guys. I hate their RPG Maker faces, but I love their outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like
They look like
Russian tribesman outfits.
yeah.
Almost.
It kind of makes me think of that, like a little
tribes
bit
that got them.
Cossack, like kind of like northern, or like the high altitude, like Midwestern Asian.
Yeah.
Like if a white guy robbed a Mongolian.
mhm.
Yeah, Rus Vikings almost.
Yeah, they're all over the. But I love it though. Actually, the fact
That's
that I
how it
like it's hard to land on a specific culture is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's just nice to get this game out of get one foot out of. Can't be cultivated. We intend to do so. Put their lives
They
at
probably
hazard.
want to just add sun.
Yeah,
Unless you bring your
What?
miracles to bear.
it's so
I'm quiet.
weird. Then why? But like, then why? So, I guess you need people to live everywhere, right? That's the game right now. They're like, well, the only
How else-
place left is Iceland, and we are out of habitable terrain, so we're gonna have to pull some fucking miracles. I wonder what the difference. Actually, it's interesting to think about how strong is Daryl? How fucking mighty and earth-rending is that statue come to life? Because using the sun to alter the climate permanently is trivial. But it takes a civilization to power that statue.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how strong the things he has to fight. In the humans and the heroes have been fighting tons of demons, but the super demon that basically has been stated is impossible to kill without Daryl.
Yeah.
So they must actually be that potent, where you need a super statue that hits like I don't know.
Imagine if that was like well communicated in this game. How fucking cool that would have been.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, like if in the beginning, if the first section you played as like the hero, like it was like Altered Beast, where like you played as just like the character to fight, but then like, excuse me, the real demon, you need the fucking master. So it would be the game on like a whole, like you'd be playing like a simple game for the first chunk. You'd be like Actraiser 2. You're like character with their powers running around and doing stuff. And then in the second act, when it would be like this catharsis of coming down in the fucking lightning bolt as the master. And you would just be playing like hack and slash Sonic the Hedgehog, just like wrecking shit up.
Oh no.
Don't I'm not even gonna acknowledge this one. I don't care. I'm past it. Whatever's happening here, it may as well be true.
Yeah, we're having a different conversation. You
Name
can't
this
let the
diet.
story of the game disrupt
Yeah,
it.
I don't. Get the fuck out of here! That thing is not right.
Not woefully human.
Probably
We'll find
not.
out what it is next.
Send him a
episode,
sign.
I guess.
Thunder.
Yeah, I don't care. What? I'm just past it. It's the person with the bow now.
You know what's sad? She could be interesting. She could be the most interesting out of all of them, but we'll never get a chance.
We'll never know. Yeah, like you can show me the most beautiful painting ever created, but if I'm just getting back from being beaten with a brick, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm sad and hungry, and my face hurts, and everything else. I'm just beaten down. I'm not gonna enjoy the painting. I want a doctor and a better video game to play. So she could be the most. I feel like we already peaked on interesting with Ghost Samurai Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's
Who was
pretty good.
okay. She is the best story of this entire game, and I think she qualifies as like, yeah, it was alright.
Well, one thing's for sure. We'll find out next time.
Are you trying to episode break?
It
Is that-
sounds like it's about time, yeah.
Nope. No, we still got 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, 20 minutes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20
If I
minutes.
rain on them, they'll freeze
I
to
thought it was
death,
like.
right?
It's just like ice.
Hey,
Tenzra sends his greetings.
if you could do a solid favor, would you mind striking those penguins with lightning?
Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what? You know why they're not building? You know
It's
what they
cold.
need?
You to select a quest.
Did that say snowman?
Oh, they
oh,
need they
you
need
need
wool.
Yeah, they need the wool from the inventory.
Right.
Oh, why can't I give it to them?
Don't you have to,
No,
like,
that's
Don't
not.
you have to do that in a mission or something?
Do you have to select the mission and then?
Tenors with the hospital numericals weekly
That
freezing
one,
children material
Bequeath,
ideal
that
for
one.
closing. Oh yeah, I had to select.
Yeah, you
the
can't
quest.
just give it to him. Come on. Behold, one skein of wool. They're like, oh yes, it's perfect. We'll use it to make 6,000 shirts.
Like, perfect. Oh my god, you could use it. What are you guys wearing? Oh, this is like IKEA shit. Like,
Oh my god. Or is it literally that much? Well, they're like, oh Lord, will you grant us a way to keep warm? And then just cut to like your angel with a little construction hat on, just like, back it up, and there's just a bunch of cherubs carrying like a fucking 2,000-pound pallet of like sheep's wool. And put it down right there. It's like the size of a fucking building.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
like that's literally all the wool you'll ever need for all your people, which will be about 200 people.
I also, oh yeah, that's true. I want to throw out that I like that they're like, oh my god, was oh fire. I thought that was cool. If you lived in the snow, you'd probably worship fire.
Yeah.
It would be this fickle mistress that determines your life and death. Believe in fire. The only thing that matters to you.
They better
sure
not
there's a
start
whole
worshiping
lot
a
of
different kind
dragon.
of fire. That's all I
If
know.
I find out they're worshiping a fire demon or some kind of magic tree we can't see yet, that'd make me angry.
This tree?
Oh no, yeah, it's right fucking there, isn't it?
You know, I'm always surprised. Like, why wouldn't they have put the fire demon here? Tandra could easily have just get garnered. Like, Tandra should know this is the god's plan, right? No,
Yeah,
like, this is
do you
the
think
general
he's
plan.
aware of what's happening and he's just like, no, or is he just like, yeah, we had a good run. I'll get better demons next time.
I don't know. Maybe he's like a faceless deity. Maybe Tandra doesn't
You
have anyone
forget,
to praise
he's
him.
just a face.
Yeah.
He's a giant floating Andros face. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Thing.
Like, I can only assume maybe he showed up one day and everyone was like, holy shit, Tandra's real, and he got super strong, but like demons do, he killed everyone. So he's like not believed in because they're dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the little thing passed out in your
She like
altar.
wandered in from, where did she come from?
The water.
They found her in the snow, I think. They said
Oh.
near the beginning, something like that.
Maybe they brought her in and she passed out from heat stroke, and they're like, "What do we do?" They've got her in a hot bath. She's just like withering.
Yeah.
It's
This
a
snow
snow
sprite
creature.
doesn't like our fire for some reason.
I don't like that your people are so inclusive.
Oh
What's
no!
what's the
Comes
deal?
spooky
What does
head.
that mean?
Like every one of your other people have been very, very xenophobic
Have they?
for good reason. Yeah, like this ghost samurai.
I feel like they've warmed up to the Ghost Samurai pretty fucking fast.
Guess you're right. They warmed up to the other guy.
They're pretty nice to basically are. They warmed up to the druids. They were cool with people worshiping demons. Like, if anything, your people are a little too forgiving.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. Yeah, I just thought in this world, you know, a little paranoia would go a long way, but I forgot this is made by someone dumb. So someone told me, "Hey, Christian, there's demons out there, and people that worship them." I was like, "Oh, better lock our doors."
Yeah.
But these people thought, "Yeah, you know what? Why don't we just bake a cake?"
Yeah, it's hard. It really does feel like these people were literally born yesterday.
Yeah.
Like that's, and in the original game they kind of were, so that's not that weird. You slew a demon and then they woke up in the temple fully grown, just like and you were like, build a house. And they're like, oh shit, yes, master. Like, that's the world they lived in, and that was fine. They can be kind of dumb because that was in the context of the story. That's not in this one now. We just...
Yeah, you just showed up and people are already here.
Dude, I'm so glad you don't need to breathe. I would have been furious. Like, good on them for being like, yeah, you're a statue. Don't worry about it. And even if you weren't a statue, you're God.
Yeah.
If you had been playing this and they're like, I don't know, man, you gotta run out of breath. God's gonna literally drown in a puddle because this is some fucking Stephen King shit, and you have to go by the laws of being human if you act like a human, some bullcrap like that.
Yeah, you know the rules. If you drink his blood and eat his bread, so therefore
Where
if
is
you
the
drink
last
enough
summoning
bread
thing?
and eat enough water, you will be godly.
Oh, it's way over here.
Eat enough bread and drink enough water. Mm-mm.
Oh
You
no, I only
might not
have
know
90
this.
something seconds
God
left.
is the Pillsbury Doughboy. Right?
His chosen form, bread.
In Jesus, that was the gingerbread man.
Most people were food mascots. You don't want to know what Ronald McDonald represented. He's a strange Babylonian creature, but it's a little dense, so we won't worry about it.
Need your 2 silver, Judas.
It's like a Hamburglar. Ravel, 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 ravel.
All the disciples of St. Peter is like a fucking is Booberry and shit.
Blueberry. The Last Supper's all cereal mascots.
Betty Crocker is like his mother Mary.
Oh, god damn. Blueberry. I don't know why it got me. Blueberry is the stupidest looking ghost that's ever existed. He looks like somebody told him, "You're a ghost," and he's like, "What? I'm a what? You're a ghost. I don't understand, but I guess I'm a ghost." Like he just like is like a lost. Oh, fucking Blueberry's the worst.
I don't even remember what he looks like.
He looks like a really stupid ghost. Oh, and we gotta end the episode. It's time for real now.
Yay! All right, see you guys next
Didn't need to be this long. That was a power trip. I just wanted to
I'm
make
into
sure
Blue
Christian
Girl.
didn't call the end of an episode, you see.
I learned my lesson. Please don't let me.